his park stuff is at a 10. And our boy Ryan has to have the trust to hit the easy boy recline in the air because we got a whole bunch of new technique updates. He's parkour Jesus. He's Geo's. If you haven't seen it, I got 4 words for you. You ever played the video game Spore? Well, parkour evolves about twice as fast. Go a couple years ago and people were landing triple flyaway for the first time and freaking the frick out. Fast forward to like basically now, it is being thrown like midline. Every other triple flyaway has been done from near perfect setups, but Jared Nahulu has done it from a flyaway regrab. You have to be so dialed from that. He didn't even need hair. He's bald. That's how fast the game of parkour moves. Just recently, James West landed a fry dolphin. Wow! I googled that. I think it's a front flip with four twists. 8 twist math, I guess, but basically quintuple 8 twist. Fry dolph. Who named that move? Is that what happens when you mix a fry and a dolphin together? No. So why he called it that? Anyway, apparently that move's called a fry dolph. The game is in shambles. Welcome back to this week's The Movement. I'm your host, Josh Dowie, and I will be taking you through all of the movement, hence the name, of the parkour community, to which it is going fast. That's my point, guys. Big legend Jared Nahulu said it best: bars are one of the most underdeveloped parts in parkour, period. And that is why chain link is the ultimate parkour obstacle. Sometimes it's a wall, sometimes it's a bar, sometimes it's both. One of the most beautiful parts of parkour, and honestly action sports in general, is interacting with the unique ways that bars exist in an urban setting. Bjarke Hellden does it so freaking well. He has dropped an entire new textbook. His video is called Nonsense, and it is far from that. It all makes a lot of sense. He is doing pimp flips on chest height bars. Like, I wish I could do that. If the stuff that he is doing in the urban settings is at a 9, his park stuff is at a 10. And good luck security pigs getting Bjarke Hellden down from that sideways standing pole move. What the heck is that? Got gravity boots. How do you do a double Italian job? Why is it called an Italian job? What kind of jobs do they have out there? Might I be interested in getting a job in Italy if that's the case? If that's what they're doing in Italy? The whole video of Nonsense reminded me a whole lot of Shade's yearly compilations. And if you want to watch Shade 2015, which is an OG compilation, honestly one of his weirder ones, you can head on over to our Patreon, where I'll be doing a watch along. I commentate over the entire thing. I did it with Jovi on FaceTime. He giggled, you know, so that's how you know it's funny, probably. Whoa, it's getting hot in here. Hey, whoa, better take off my cool store hoodie so you can see my other cool store thing. Use discount code The Movement to get 15% off. I think, is it 10 or 15? It's 10, 15. You can get these fresh new freaking things. I've been wearing the rooftop hardware pants all the time. They're so freaking steezy, and they're perfect for my tiny legs. If you got tiny legs, you get those pants too, and you're gonna look swaggy as well. Discount code The Movement for 10% off. Next up in game-changing moves, Flyin Ryan, the resident gainer specialist, flew all the way down to Australia, smashed an Aussie pie, and did the world record fucking trap door. Yes! Yeah! I thought that El Puto Weasel, and I swore in Spanish there, I thought El Puto Weasel's trapdoor was the biggest one, but the second angle on Flyin Ryan's video takes the cake. I even asked Dom about it. He said, no way. Absolutely, Flyin Ryan takes it. That beam that he's jumping to is already scary enough for you to yeet yourself at. And our boy Ryan has to have the trust to hit the easy boy recline in the air, or else it's chairs and no stairs for the rest of his life. All right. You know who's really killing it over top of the stairs? Probably Geo Bart. Geo Bart is one of the most locked-in athletes in parkour. When I was at Commit Big Trick, he was doing the craziest stuff at a moment's notice. He's parkour Jesus. He's Geo's. Anyway, he's got a new video out on the Commons YouTube called All of the Above, and whoa, yes, it is all that. He is dropping so much new hot technology that Silicon Valley wants to know what his secret is. He's got big air 180 to splat front. Before that, people were just doing him off with tiny hops. You see that one in Fishboy and Dr. Eel? That's a free release on YouTube now. You go and watch that if you really want. If you haven't seen that, if you're too broke when that came out, you go and watch that Fishboy and Dr. Eel. He's got the Bicky full. That's an NBD for sure. His side pre's are off chain. Or are they on the chain? Watch the video and find out. And he's the only athlete crazy enough to move a child's luggage so he can do this side pre to bar. Like, I get it. When you're locked in, don't let anything get in your way. Not even a child's clothes. Overcome obstacles. Parkour, right? World-class gainer confidence where his head could hit literally anything if he freaks out, and he doesn't. It's Parkour Geosis, baby. And by the way, we didn't even get to the enders. You go watch it for yourself before I mention that. Did somebody hit the next button? Because it just took us to the next thing on the comments queue. Jake Randazzo's Soak It In, the Dazzler. If you haven't seen it, I got 4 words for you. Wall pop dash bombs. That is the caliber of like doing a con gainer on like a flat wall. That'd be a palm flip. So this is actually crazy. He keeps the vibes light as if this was like a light training video, but also he's hitting J-step triples like just for fun. 2024, we are up to 2 clips of people coming out of the bathroom and doing something crazy. Is it a tie between Venda and Jake? Gonna have to find out what they flush. It's the only way. It's the only way we're gonna. Only way we're gonna know, right? Poop! The parkour's in its skibbity era. That's what the kids are saying about toilet humor, I think. What's up, 8-year-olds? He's also got the sneakiest little hand touch to Looney Tunes looking ass save. Dash bomb at the end of a line off of a low ledge onto concrete. Let's just take a second and imagine how injured all of us would get trying that. If you want to knock that landing on his double front, let's take a look at what happens when you over-rotate and don't roll. No disrespect to Chialvo. He's got the ligma. Ligma what? Ligaments, dude. Get your mind out of the gutter. Healthy ligaments. You know what else is healthy? The state of parkour right now. Do you know how many freaking women's videos have come out this month? 6. Name one time in parkour history that has ever happened. And we had Gatecrasher this year. So to kick things off, we got Slady's XL. First up on the Slady's docket, we got Canvas by Camila Stefaniu. Ding ding, it's Apple OS. Go check for updates because we got a whole bunch of new technique updates for the gate vault. Didn't know that you could do that with like a handspring to precision. Now we know. She's looking so nice with this movement. You'd have never guessed that she's been in and out of the game with injuries and surgeries for the last 2 to 3 years. Didn't miss a beat. And she has an unmatched, unique movement style that you see from no other athletes. Spot interaction on 10. What the heck is that move? What do you... That video got me so inspired. I want to go train right now. Let's go. Come on. Oh, no. I went to the spot. I did like 100 Kongs, and now I don't know what to do. Whoa, a text from Jason Paul.
Hey Josh, do you want to join Team Farang?
Oh my god! Yes, I've always wanted to!
Just joking. I was wondering if you want to get funky with me.
Yes, absolutely I will. I will still get funky with you. If you're a massive Jason Paul fan like me, then you've probably already seen his 51 rare parkour tricks video, and it addresses a problem that most parkour athletes run into at some point or another. You got some tricks. What the heck do you do now? Some of the tools that I picked up from Jason Paul during my mentorship with him really helped demystify that entire process, and now he's trying to bring those tools to you. It's your turn to have Jason Paul as a mentor, especially you, the first 30 people to use my discount code that I'll mention in just a quick sec. All right, I'll tell you. Not only is he giving you a bunch of new things to try, in many cases, he's the athlete that popularized that trick or potentially even is the one that invented it. You're basically getting it from the source. Imagine learning how to kick or wear yellow from Bruce Lee. Imagine learning the crescent moon from David Bell. It's basically that. It's Jason Paul's masterclass. I've always wanted to learn the 540 palm spin, but let's start with this one. Use discount code HELPMEJASON and you can make lines just like that. If you thought you were out of hell after watching Bubbles, Sandy's dragging you right back to hell between the lines on the Hell YouTube channel. Fib alert! Pinocchio, I spotted a lie. You said you don't like adrenaline, then how do you explain this smile? We got Sloth the Sense on the menu. She's mixing impact and creativity. That line was bad? Said nobody. Bad maybe. Anyway, go check it out. Up next on the Slady's queue, straight out of Vancouver, we got Parkourismboard's versions, where they take lines and moves from athletes that they're inspired by, and they try to replicate that, and they come out with their own version. Huh? Title? Good thinking. Huh? Good thinking. it wins the award for parkour video that I would happily show my mom or girlfriend. My personal highlight is probably the slide part, but that's also probably because I got to slide down while I was filming them too. It's highly rewatchable, very enchanting. Go check it out on the Commons YouTube. Next up in the Slady's queue, Lisa Eckert's Mellow. That's up on the MATTTMA YouTube channel. It's her 2024. It's so flowy. She's mixing in some switch walks in a tasteful way. She's going off axis. It is a delicious, delicious video. And also, December 19th, the day after we record this, Lisa and Hazal's collabo video, Fantastic, is gonna hit the YouTubes. And moving on to quick hitters in the men's division. We got the Holding Hands After movie, which I have yet to watch, but I'm really excited to watch that. On Dom Tomatoes' channel, we got Maximum Rotation, which could potentially be Hard Tricks Time Volume 69. We're not sure. Let's go find out together. And straight out of the Brighton Young Guns, we have Royal Hand. It just came out today. In fact, my screenshot of it shows it had 0 views, which is not going to be the case for long. Apparently it's sick. I can't wait to watch it too. That's quick hitters. Let's go from Brighton to Bristol, the other parkour capital of the UK. All of that has been documented by ya boy Chogz, who is also like a sick photographer. You should check out his website. Like, look at that photo. Looks like a freaking fireman's jamboree. Perspectives. It's got a bunch of insane things, and not just because it's got Phil Doyle and Ed Scott in it. Joel Loosecombe has the magnet feet with the side flips. Sam Carter's looking for freaking sends. We got the rail double Kong. Not one, but 2 chances to absolutely mess yourself up. And I'm gonna go against what Stora said on their podcast. I don't think that the fisheye moment was overkill. In fact, I actually really like moments like that in videos. That's the kind of stuff I grew up on. So yeah, maybe I got some kind of weird fetish for watching British dudes have a great time. It's not sexual. It's just, I just like watching it. What I do have a fetish for though is that crew neck that Ed Scott was wearing, that Cerberus crew neck with Tom Taylor's doggo. That goes hard. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. It's the Danny P show, dude. The palm flip pre-seals the deal, and Ed Scott is in second again. Or is he? Check out that ender. Tell me what you think in the comments. Who did? I thought Danny did pretty well. Ed did. I don't know now. I don't know who did. Hey, speaking of cool clothes, it's German Fashion Hour. GFam has a brand new knitted top. How do they have the coolest pattern designs? Like, look at that. Look at that cool ass crew neck. They are killing the knitwear game, and in the zipwear game, MATTTMA has cornered it. They cornered the market with that really cool quarter zip. Just in case you haven't hit checkout for your Boxing Day shopping. Speaking of Christmas season, we got the 25 Days of Trickmas problem. It's probably 25 days by Rare PK Tricks, and Trickmas sounds like I just bit my tongue saying Christmas. Trickmas. We got Bjarke doing level 10 L-sits. He's putting some respect on Bob Reese's name, which honestly I appreciate because he has been a meme exactly as long as he has been a legend. It's like an advent calendar for parkour tricks, but instead of chocolate, you're getting dopamine, or jealous if you have an underdeveloped prefrontal cortex. You've seen the clip of Manu doing the flip on the Eiffel Tower. Did you know that there is an entire documentary? Le Crime, and that's the French pronunciation. I got 2 things to say, possibly more. 1, the Eiffel Tower is a lot bigger than I thought. Point number 2, that's the longest I've ever listened to somebody speaking French without making fun of them. It harkens to like a French roof culture, but the Eiffel Tower doesn't have a roof. It's just a bunch of beams, beam culture. And the stakes are super high. He has to commit to it super fast or else he is sent to French jail and they are not allowed to smoke inside there. And as soon as he does it, he wants to do it again. The real most difficult part of this entire thing is he has to go from that spot all the way to the base of the Eiffel Tower without showing anybody the clip. If that was me, I would have been showing literally everybody on the way. You want to see something cool? You want to see? And that's why I didn't do it. That's the one reason why I didn't do it. Now, normally at this point of the show, I would be bringing you Bail of the Week. Bail of the Week's awesome. It's got viral potential. It's really funny to see people fail. But what is truer to the spirit of parkour is actually the way that athletes are able to save themselves from some of these dire situations. So I'm making a new bit called Control S, which is the save command if you've never touched a computer before. So up first, we got Kervin Parkour with some sort of weird parkour voodoo where he trades his life for his friends. But his friend actually catches him. That's very impressive. After that, we got Zen doing a side flip undershoot and just taking the landing inside of the Windows XP logo. And your boy Kenta makes a mistake and somehow invents a new vault. And that's how we're gonna start Vaults 301. One of those crazy things. We have the back full. And that proves that back full is actually the safest backwards rotation because you can save it like that versus if it was a backflip, might neck it. Oh, cool. Thanks, Bastian. I guess we do have a bail of the week. You got shin splints. Try this. That's it for this week's episode of The Movement. If you'd like to support the show a little bit more or check out some of our watch-along videos, you can head on over to our Patreon. Thank you to Origins Parkour for hosting this show. Thank you to Jordan and the Harbor Podcast Studios for all the help you bring the show. Couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much to all of our patrons. Thank you, Store, for your support. Use discount code The Movement. Do Jason Paul's course and use discount code HelpMeJason. I think that would be cool of you. If you like the episode, please make sure to share it. Best way for the show to be seen on the internet. And if you enjoyed, drop a comment, argue about something, find a detail, pick it out and make fun of me. I don't know. Farewell. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Subscribe. Boom.